we've had a big shift towards associate wellness. We know that we need to do more and add more value into associates' lives other than just giving them a job and a team to work with and a paycheck at the end of the month. We want to really make a difference to people and how they feel, and our wellness programs are part of that. And this is how we got involved with SuperWellness in the beginning. It's about knowing your numbers, understanding what they are, what makes up our bodies, and how what we eat can affect how we feel. And so that's a hugely important part, and it's informed our strategy going forward in terms of how we're looking after the staff. We're in an industry of hospitality that puts up a lot of barriers to maintaining a healthy lifestyle, whether that's long shifts, stressful environments in terms of the kitchen being one of them, working in that sort of heat. It's not conducive. It doesn't really help you being around food every day. I know the temptation of some of the food that we produce great food, and it's always around and there's always plenty of it.
Marriott always have appreciation week every year. One of the way to show appreciation is to measure the healthy, how healthy we are. And I challenge myself, okay, let's do this because I have a program to myself anyway, and then oh my god, I'm too fat. I don't realize it. I don't realize how big I was, and in that moment I said I have to do something even harder, and I think that is the key moment that I changed the way I eat, the way I bring myself into the habit of exercise. Because imagine, my age was 44 last year, right? But on the scale they said 58. I was so upset. I was completely upset. That sent me into the positive energy to change it rather than to being upset, miserable, and so on. Imagine it's 13 years older, and then the last measure, year later, it's only 39. That's why I jumped so much. Joy, very like a kid. I couldn't hide my joy. I was jumping around, and I couldn't help to share with my HR Jamie, because I know he's very big support on my wellness. And actually, I at the beginning I just want to make them jealous, to be honest. But the turnout is it was amazing thing to share that I able to do this without diet, because I think for in my mind diet is only short term, but changing the way you want to be healthy, it's a long time. Well, at my age, I'm 44 years old now, and I'm sure it is time for me to look after my body better. Since I was a kid, I'm very active kid. I do a lot of sport in the afternoon after school. Even at start of my career, I still do football 3 times per week. That's back home in Jakarta. And on that time, I work already 15 hours per day. But through the time, through the changing work, family, and that's become forgotten. Then until recently, 2016, I realized that something need to change. I start right away the next day. It's very challenging. It's very exciting at the same times. Very simple things. I cut off sugar, completely added sugar. I don't put any more in my drink or even in my food. And fizzy drink, I stop completely. I ask my teams downstairs that I beg them that I need to change, otherwise I cannot keep up with your energy, because they are young, no? They are 20 until 30 years old, and I'm like a father's figure to them. And 3 of them invite me to the gym. I said to them, I never do the gym before. I don't even know the equipment. And I said, no problem, we give you support. 10 o'clock, there is the last batch of pastries being baked. That's when I come to the kitchen. Cookies just take out from the oven. That's 10:15. It's every day like this. Imagine this. That is beautiful and inviting food. Breakfast chef, sometimes love my at the end, it's what is my goal? What is my goals in 2 years? About my body weight, about my wellness, about my fitness, and so on. My team very happy what see me now rather than before. I think I have more energy. I can keep the pace with them. Everybody congratulate me with my achievement. Make me feel more confident the way I am. And my wife bought me the smaller trouser. It's even better. Yes, obviously in the kitchen is when everybody want to eat in the same time between lunch service and at the same time during dinner service. It's stressful area to work. I don't feel stress. I don't feel some pressure. Maybe, but I think not that as much before, because once I feel already happy. I'm a leader somehow in my kitchen, and to see that I'm improve in my physical evidence, people around me get motivation how I did it. Now everybody in the kitchen, chef, are you coming to the gym? Yeah, I'm not young anymore, and it's important for me to start early rather than later to prevent sick. I would love that after my professional career done, I can travel the world, because I know my wife have a dream to travel the world. I don't say to her, but one day I'll bring her travel the world with my healthy body.
In terms of SuperWellness and what we've done 2 sessions now in 2 consecutive years, where we've seen our numbers and we've understood what they were, and then we've invited people back, and we've got some great stories out of it. Budiono being the perfect example, and it's great to hear how he's inspired his team, and it's something that people were looking forward to. When we were walking around, getting people to sign up to these events and getting their interest, it was all, oh, we've got the guys in again, oh, it's going to be fantastic, I'm really looking forward to it, I want to see how my numbers have changed. So that was really great, and no one was more excited than Buddy in terms of waiting to see what his metabolic age was after getting 58 last year. So yeah, it's exciting, and it's a big part of what we're trying to achieve here at County Hall. We're fortunate to have a large leisure facility that we can ask our staff to go and be members of. Associate food, the offering that we put down in the canteen is a lot healthier than what it was. I think doing things like Associate Appreciation Week, doing the awareness days, the measurements with SuperWellness, and building it into what we try and do every day, because it is a mindset we want to achieve. And Marriott themselves have got an initiative called Take Care, and this is about well-being on a variety of levels, whether that's financial well-being, nutritional well-being, and it's focused around me, my team, and the wider community as well. So we're like a family in the hotel, and someone else's successes are something to celebrate as much as your own. And I know that we were one of the first people in HR that Woody came down to with his tickets. He pulled back those 13 years extra that he'd had on his metabolic age last time. So we were happy celebrating with him, and it's fantastic to recognise the success that he's had and the influence on the team. So yeah, we're absolutely delighted with how it's going, and we're really committed to helping that associate well-being and driving that in the hospitality industry.